31-game win streak. This game was also a Fox Sports looking game as well.
Absolutely. You know, it also last year's game down in Bushland, playing the home and home, so now it's down in Canadian. Big graduating class for Canadian. Bushland coming in with Colton Moore, one of the best quarterbacks in the area, so great matchup here.
That's right. Let's go ahead and take you out now to Canadian. It was a packed house out there. But before we do that, do we actually have a full screen? No, we don't have a full screen. All right, let's just straight go into the highlights then. Wildcats greeted there. That's an awesome mascot. Pick it up here in the second quarter. Bushland's quarterback here, Colton Moore. Going to throw a strike to Ryan.
That wasn't Colton Moore. Canadians throwing the ball there.
That's right. Looks like we got a wrong shot sheet in here.
Here we go. Get in Canadian out here scrambling out to the right.
Quarterback.
Deep. Oh, nice catch there. Down to about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, Kaysen Cavalier there, Wildcat.
Coming back here now, also going to hit it on the nice pitch play out to the edge. That's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. And now we have Colton Moore. He's scrambling out to the right, going to heave it out deep. Oh, picked off in the end zone. As we see a nice interception there thrown or caught there by the Canadian Wildcats.
Yeah, it was close in the first half, but it would be Canadian who would run away with it in the second half. We do have it. You can see Canadian winning there 47-23. We have News Channel 10 Sports' Ralph Cooper out at the game with a breakdown as well as a post-game interview with the winning coach there, Chris Ketting.
Our game of the week just wrapped up. The Canadian Wildcats have defeated the Bushland Falcons. I'm here with the man of the hour, Coach Chris Ketting. Coach, what did you say to that defense coming out the second half?
Well, you know, really, the main thing I told them was at halftime was whoever wins the third quarter is going to win this game. You know, we were down 3. I said, if we win that third quarter, we're going to win this game. And I thought, we really started getting some key stops in the second half. You know, and then our offense, we had some big plays and did some good things offensively too to really kind of get on a roll. So that was key. But our defense was definitely key in the second half.
Now, one issue that a lot of teams deal with in the first game of the season was cramps. I heard you yelling at some of your players about hydrating, staying hydrated.
Yeah.
What are you guys going to do to prepare for next week?
Well, I guess hydrate better, you know. I know none of those guys wanted to have cramps, but man, I don't know if they didn't hydrate well enough or whatever. We talked to them about it all the time, but you know, we can't afford it. I mean, it was like a mash unit over there trying to shuffle guys in and out, and find out who can take his spot and whatever. So. You know, normally, a lot of times it's that first game, you know, and then once they get past that, you know, it doesn't happen anymore. But I sure hope that doesn't happen again. So.
All right, well, I'll let you go celebrate with your team. Congratulations, Coach.
Again, man.
The Canadian Wildcats defeated the Bushland Falcons with a score, as you can see behind me, 47-23, where it started off as a close game. In the first half was 23-20. Like we just talked to Coach about the defense, they came out firing on all cylinders. And other than the cramps, great win for this Canadian Wildcat team. They got a little redemption from last year when Bushland broke their streak. But for now, out in the Canadian, I'm going to send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, thanks a lot, Ralph. We're going to head down to Pampa now with Littlefield taking on the Harvesters. And pick this one up in the first quarter. Littlefield's Daniel Stinson going deep, looking for Daniel Pedroza. He's got him. Nice passing catch there. Now in the second quarter, Pampa. Brandon Stewart.
He's going to be a quarterback to watch this year. Brandon
Stewart. Going 51 yards. That's deep down to Justin Thomas. Just gets tripped up there. But the next play, Stewart looking for Darius Williams. He's got him crossing there in the end zone. Makes it 7-0 Harvesters. 4:23 to go in the second quarter. Staying in the second now. Stinson going to fumble the snap. It's scooped up by Santos Rahman. He's going 45 yards, and just like that, 14-0 Harvesters as they roll in this one, 49-12.
Big win there for the Harvesters. Again, now 1-0 on the season. We'll keep it moving here in 4A. Dalhart taking on Borger. The first quarter, scoreless here. Borger's Alex Ruiz. Excuse me, that's not Alex Ruiz, that's Marlon Jones. He's going to have a 30-yard run for himself there. Now later, Dalhart's, here is Alex Ruiz. He's going to get tackled in the end zone by Josh Delone. Then later, Dalhart's Ryan Bornemeyer Gonna hit Kodiak Martinez with a 16-yard touchdown as Dalhart goes up 7-3. We heard from Bornemeyer at summer celebration. Now later, Ruiz with the 1-yard touchdown to go in there as Dalhart goes up 14-2, but it would be Borger who would come back and take the win here, 28-27. Such a close
nail-biter
game
down there, and Dalhart to start the season between two really up-and-coming teams here in District 4A.
And you did talk to him for a countdown to kickoff there. They did have a new offensive coordinator as well, looking to air it out a little bit more.
They sure did. So maybe as the season progresses, that offense is going to catch up as well. Also, Borger, new head coach as well. So great things coming from the Bulldogs and futurely from the Golden Wolves there.
That's right. Well, coming up, we have our 5A block, of course, District 3 5A, one of the best districts here in the state of Texas. We know how competitive it was last season, so eager to see how this one plays off this year. We had
four teams from the district last year, all within one game of each other.
Yeah, that's right. It was a huge tiebreaker there to see who got into the playoffs. And then, of course, we had Paladuro taking on Tascosa last night at Dick Bivens. We're going to be re-showing you that one as well. But we do also have Phil Woodall. He was at the Amarillo High Lubbock Cooper game down there at Cooper, so he's going to be calling in for us here at the next block. So don't go anywhere. You're watching the wrap-up.